I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio of the military gentleman. At the precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black-uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. How dare you call me that? Weasels are cute. I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio. This motherfucker didn't even see shit. Why is he a witness? Well, so you, Sergeant Noza, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir! Affirmative, sir! That wicked university cadet, sir! The cruel and unforgivable enemy! Oh my god, he has a knife. What times we live in when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad of light day. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Rinosuke? Yes. All I did was pick up the gun I saw lying on the floor. Don't do Rinosuke, homie, don't do that. Don't pull an Edgeworth. It's like you didn't play Turnabout Goodbye. After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then, when I'd finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I was picking it up... Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal in the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is? Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses. Cross-examine? Do it now. As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. I still don't know why Curio is here. He didn't see shit. It is time to bring this despicable student to justice. Certainly, the testimony the court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of the trial. Me, teacher, me. I know the answer. What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst? The defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Dear me, let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic. Hachimachi headband boy is a cool, band name. Huh? How did he know? The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination? Oh. Every time he objects, I'm like, oh. The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. Damn. Go. That's a good goal. Kazuma is so commanding. Yo, ayo. Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses. Alright. This is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination. Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements. How? You didn't fire the gun, which means that what the soldier had said has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it. And the key to doing that is evidence. Right, evidence. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable that provides the witnesses lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you. Every time Alright then. It's all or nothing. Every fucking time. Somebody say something. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print in my mustache. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. Fuck. There's a clear inconsistency here. What nonsense. What can this print possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond of a doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. This is so frustrating. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Way to spin it. Way to bullshit, Kazuma. Kazuma, what? What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. I'm sorry, there's a burp coming on. What? Sergeant, yes or no, sir? Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military grades. Aye, sir. I put an S in there. Oh, yes. But no, that just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because... Kazuma, help. Take a close look at the print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Ah. Why the fuck you lying? According to your testimony, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? Oh, no, baby. Oh, no, not the baby, no. What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Certainly, there is a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? Now he's sweating. Why are you lying? Yes, sir, at this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious La Carnival steak, sir. Baby. What? The last testimony of the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Yasunosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all. That's absurd. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Damn. I don't know what that sound was. It just came out of my mouth. There's been a complete turnabout to the mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. He said the thing! So this is what being an ace attorney is all about! He said the thing! But I definitely saw him. That university cadet, there! He was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back. What the baby said. No, don't say yes to that, say no. But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up from the floor. And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either. I don't know why you're here if you didn't see shit. Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was too far busy on the floor. On the floor! On the floor! Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. Treasure? Indeed! The Hoei Era Koban, my prized coin! On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rasute, in the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was the military man that I proffered my Hoei treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find. I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest moments, it was no more. It simply vanished. The Koban vanished. Hunting around under the table I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened. Bang. You heard the gunshot, you mean? Indeed I did, but heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoei treasure. Nothing could distract me. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? No. I see. That lamentable day, the precious Hoei Koban was lost to me. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prized coin for himself, he says, as Yasonosa turns his head away suspiciously. Oh, my Italian, oui, that's not Italian. Shit, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard wasn't conclusive. No matter how subservient a government it feels, it must be to the British. Oh my god, Cosmo, I can't say that. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. You can't say that, Cosmo. What is your position, Prosecutor Auchi? Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. That sounds gay, my guy, what? My witness have further testimony to make. Explain. Upon hearing the next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What? He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? This fucking pose. What is... It's too... Very well, the court invites the witness to certify game. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? As clear as Kiriko glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir! At once, sir! Awaiting signal to testify, sir! Baby. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out of your shoulder, I think. Affirmative! The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Ido. It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. Ido. Attention! Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. Look at him. Oh, someone clean up his fucking snotty little nose, please. The true culprit.